Okay, so as you can probably guess, again, I don't have any sound in this video. I did do a sound check and everything was fine, but then I must have dislodged it when I started recording. So I'm going to try and do the best I can as a sort of voice over here. So here we are at the caravan site in Barmouth. So it's we went on the 7th of July. I went with my mum for a few days, and then Fran joined me on the train. A lovely journey, she said, although very hot. So we are staying at the Hendre Mynach campsite in Barmouth. It's about £37 a night. Lovely site. There's 2 toilet blocks. They're cleaned in the mornings, but both at different times. You can see there that there's a little shop there which sells. It's quite good. They have fresh meat coming in, and I don't just mean the people who work there. You got burgers, sausages, etc. Black puddings, loads of black puddings for some reason, and your milks, and also camping equipment, etc. And then your reception is there as well. What I'm showing you here is, apart from my hands, the entrance and exit, which doesn't really pick it up on here, but it's a massive hill, and it's like a hairpin bend at the end, and we're sort of in a strange part of the campsite. We're between the I think, which is the adult-only caravan and camping, caravan and motorhome, and the family site. And it also means that we're sort of locked in there at the moment. They put the barriers down, but when we went through the barriers, it caught the back of the car. So I've said to them, I don't want to go over that with the caravan because it'll catch even more. So we've agreed that we'll drive back through the campsite and then have a run up the runway, up the hill when we leave. But as you can see, it's a really nice pitch that we've got, because we've got all of that grass in front of us where no one really walks. And it's it's loads. It's quite unusual because there's nobody sort of in front of us, apart from obviously a car park. But we've got loads of grass in front of us. And here, just showing you a caravan took a run up, and up it goes. It was waiting there for quite a while. I did capture that, but I didn't think you needed to see that here. So it goes up there again. It doesn't really show how steep it is. My mum was awfully worried that we weren't going to make it up there. But we did. Obviously, it got back, and everything was fine. Going through Barmouth is a little bit. There's a few twisty, narrow lanes, and when we left, we actually clipped the towing mirror, which knocked it off because I had to pull right in against the side of the road to let other people pass. So it was a bit hairy. And also, we went out to Harlock on one day and Porthmadog, and again, inches from the car, these lorry drivers. And at one point I had to shout at a lorry driver, whoa, 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 I really thought he was going to hit us, and I had to put me wing mirrors in. So yeah, it is, those roads are proper small, especially when you get fast moving lorries on them. So this campsite, well, first of all, the weather was absolutely incredible. Got a bit much towards the end of the week, where each day was like 30 degrees, and we didn't have that much shade, but it was really nice. So what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to walk through the campsite and then show you how close we are to the beach, and then there's an added surprise when I get to the seafront. So, bit of admin first of all, just for Ella. I'm actually recording this sat next to Ella. She just coughed there, I think. She's doing his dissertation next to me. Anyway, bit of admin first. So, Barmouth itself is lovely. We went to this bar right on the front and had a pint of Peretti. £5.50, which I think is really reasonable. And then me and Fran shared a bottle of wine as well on there. Pink Prosecco, £22, and they served it in a kid's beach sandcastle bucket. Put a load of ice in, and we served it in a sandcastle bucket, which was very good. Made us chuckle. Right, the other things, the toilet blocks. So 2 toilet blocks, blisteringly hot water. You can't control it. So actually, I only had a shower up there in the toilet blocks a couple of days because it was just too hot. I was coming out even hotter than I went in. So we showered in the van. But even that, with the water in the aqua roll, it was still hot in the caravan. Mental. Anyway, my big gripe is one of the toilet blocks. I looked and we had like 4 showers, 4 toilets. And I shit you not, it had 10 sinks. 10 sinks. That's right, Ella. 10 sinks, double figures. 10 sinks. They're like in a big U shape. And I'm thinking, who are these people who need these sinks? I did go on a little rant on this. I'm sorry that you missed it, but I just couldn't believe there was 10 sinks. At best, I saw 2 people in there. Obviously, having a shave, one doing a teeth. But there's no need for 10 sinks. I do not understand it. Put a couple more showers in. The showers, they were dated. The shower blocks, both of them, really dated. But they were clean, and the showers were really, really big, which was good. So yeah, we again only used them a couple of times. So as you can see, walking through the campsite here, you've got a mixture of motorhomes, caravans, some tents there, but there is a separate camping field right at the end where all the tents go. There's also over on the other side by us, there's some camping pods, and I think there's some statics there as well. So they sort of cater for everything. And this is I think the closest campsite to Barmouth. Literally, as I'll show you, you go down and you're onto the seafront, and then it's completely flat all the way into Barmouth. Which, when we were driving up there, and my mum saw how steep it was to get up and then come down, she went white. I thought, there's no way I'm going to do that every day. Certainly no way my mum in this heat. But thankfully, there was this route here. So this route, it takes you over the railway line, and out to the seafront. It's a nice walk, dead flat. There is a cafe just at the front. Thankfully, on this video, the microphone doesn't looks okay. There's the train line. There's a train line both ways. So one way goes up to Pathelli. The other way, I think it's got various stop-offs, but Fran got on it from Shrewsbury. She went to Greenbank to Chester to Shrewsbury. I mean, just letting woman and her old dog who was struggling a bit in that heat out through there. So this takes you into a car park. Hardly any cars in this all week, and then come Saturday, it was absolutely rammed. There was no space. Everyone was parked on the every space was taken. All the roads, there was people parking. There was traffic wardens up and down. So yeah, it was mega busy. And here we go. Just going to show you now. So just left the campsite there. I want to show you. Look, there is a seafront, and what a view! What a view that is! Incredible. And some Fran took a picture of. One day it looked like the sea was like blue nearer the it was white nearer the mountains over there, and it looked like they were floating. But I'm assuming that's sort of Abersock, Pathelli way over there, and that way's Barmouth. Obviously the tide is in, but Barmouth has got the most beautiful beach. Really golden sands because it doesn't come up all the way, and yeah, it's really clean, lovely front. You got this all the way down to Barmouth and beyond, and it wasn't that busy all week. Come the weekend with the weather, yeah, it was heaving, which I'm glad because it was really quiet during the week. So I'm just explaining this to you, and I'm going to leave in a minute, but then I'm going to get called back because we spot something. So we had a gorgeous sunset one night as well. Shame we didn't capture that. That would have been nice, but hey ho. So I'm just walking back now, and then this woman behind me starts shouting me. What the hell does she want? The woman with the dog. And see you in a minute. Right, what have I done? What have I dropped? What do you want? And why she called me was the dog's very excited as well. Why she called me is there's a dolphin. There was a dolphin just there. So leg it over. You could just see it there. Just broke the water as I was walking over, and it comes up a few more times as well. I did make a few jokes at this point saying, it'd be really good if it could just jump out the water if somebody has a spare hoop, and if they set that hoop on fire, that'd just be the icing on the cake. We jumped through it, but obviously that didn't translate to this, or didn't make it to this. We went in the sea once. There was a lot of jellyfish. And they were big. They were big ones. I don't know if big means that they don't just point out the dolphin. Does big mean they're not that? They don't sting you as much? Is it the little ones you need to watch out for? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't really go in the sea that much. Fran actually trod on a jellyfish as she was getting down from the side. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, as little time as possible in the sea. I really don't like it. So yeah, it was really close, the dolphin was, and obviously it came better when you were watching it there. But yeah, that was really, really nice to see. It was. I think we get one more of it out of the water, do we? I've probably given up at this point. I'll say, come on, do something, or I'm going. No. I do enough. And apparently there was a few of them, because they go in pods. So I'm led to believe. So there will be a few of them. But yeah, amazing to see, so close. Apologies if this music is annoying as well in the background. I thought it might be better for me to record some music as well as my voice. Right, so that's me. Had enough, and I'm making my way back now to the campsite. So again, apologies for the sound. What I'll do is I did check it. The must have dislodged it, so I will check it again before I record, because I don't want to keep on doing this. Although it's been quite nice just chatting as I've been watching it. And as I said before, it's better that my microphone is actually not rocking up my t-shirt like it was last time. Honestly, if it's not my t-shirt, it's the hair. If it's not the hair, it's the bloody microphone, the wind noise, and if it's not that, I don't get any sound through. Really nightmare, this recording. It really is. Thankfully, it's just for me and a few others, so I don't have to. There's no sponsorship coming this way, I can tell you that. Um, so, where are we? Where are we next? Let's do a little recap. So this was Barmouth. We were there for a week, and then next week, which is going to be the week commencing the 14th, caravan is in for service. Then the week commencing 21st, caravan in for service. Then on the 23rd, we are going to another festival. This is at Bowlsworth Castle, I think, which isn't too far from where I live, Tattenhall. We're going to the Together Again festival with the Robbos. So that'll be really good. I've got a new fridge for that festival, which is also a fridge. You can also make, there's 2 compartments. One can be a freezer, one can be a fridge. You swap them around, both freezers, both fridges. So I'm excited for that. So that's the Together Again festival at Tattenhall, in a castle surroundings. So that'll be nice. Hopefully the weather is good with the Robbos. And then we have the Firework Festival in August, just a one night away, which is always good. Again, going with the Robbos there. Then we've got at home, we've got the Pina Colada Festival, yay, which is the around the 16th, Ella tells me, 16th of August. And then the final one that we've got booked is the August bank holiday, where we're going to Welshpool, just me and Fran. And then we've got to do an early dart back because we're seeing Billy, Emma and Zeke, which I've not seen since May. So looking forward to seeing all 3 of them. That's all that we got booked. We will be going away in September. We're going to take a week and a bit off, and we're going to do Northumberland, but not booked anywhere there yet. So, coming up to the end of this now. Thank you, if you're still here. Thank you for bearing with me. Ella no needs to watch this because she's heard it all now with her listening to me. But no, really appreciate you if you made it to the end. Again, sorry that this is no sound, because I'm annoyed because I was quite funny in it at places, especially me rant about the sink. So that's it. Walking back through the campsite. This was at the weekend. This was a lot busier than it showed here. I think probably every picture was taken, all great weekend. It was a great week. My mum thoroughly enjoyed it. We had cocktails. We got her to have an Indian. She loved Barmouth. I prefer it so much more than like Porthmadog. We went there and it was absolutely heaving. So yeah, really like Barmouth, and I think we might probably go back. Didn't enjoy the entrance, getting there, getting into Barmouth, and the getting onto the site. But it's you got to put that to one side. So coming up to time now. Thank you very much, and I will hopefully improve when we're at the festival. Okay, so all that remains is for me to say goodbye and adios. Thanks a lot.